Hello ladies and gents, Azukai here, bringing you another video for the English version of Naruto Online published by Oasis Games. We're going to be looking at the event announcements for the 2nd of August 2018. Right off we have the new ninja, Tamari swimsuit. Very, well, she works similar to Minato, but she doesn't have interruption. Although her mystery is... it should be full team. Not full team, sorry. Like singular team anyway. It'll hit all 9 in a team, and I believe it's a high float, and of course the high float. There's no additional effect, but her other stuff makes it cool. So pretty normal taijutsu standard attack. One of her passives, I do believe, is something to do with male ninjas. It's either a buff to herself, but I think it's a buff to male ninjas, giving them, I think, ninjutsu and resistance in this case. She has a low float to repulse chase. Very normal, no additional effects, but she can trigger it up to 3 times, and her last one is, and her last part, which is her only second passive in this case, is every time she causes a chase, she gets, I believe, 9% ninjutsu, and reduces her mystery cooldown by 1. So essentially, she could blitz through like nearly anyone, very quickly, getting off that mystery basically every round, so long as the enemy can actually withstand the damage. So yeah, Tamari swimsuit version is probably won't be game breaking. There's still a lot of lineups that will just blitz right through you, but essentially for 1v1s, Tamari is a really good pickup, and she's really good in Arena. Hi, Cricket. Anyway, for the rest of the weekly strong ninjas, we have Masked Man, Naruto Nine-Tails Chakra, and Hidan Death Position Blood. There is also Shisui Uchiha Koto Matsukami. All returning ninjas, nothing special. Naruto Nine-Tails Chakra has always been very expensive to piece together. I mean, considering how much it would cost, I doubt there's very many 4-star Naruto Nine-Tails out there. Not that anyone actually uses him, although he is classified as kind of like a top tier wind ninja. We have an update to our ranked battle shop. Apparently, the ceremonial kimono will be purchasable. We don't know how much and how many pieces you get for how much, but we can suspect it's going to be fairly terrible. Alright, for our first event, we have Total Recharge Rebate. It goes from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. Servers that have opened in the last 14 days will not be participating in this event. So, of course, how to participate in this event is very simple. Recharge any amount over the 7 days, and it will give you a rebate. So, the official how-to on here is, during the event, players who recharge the required amount of ingots can get different rewards as rebate. The ingots recharged will be accumulated during the event. Strong ninjas await you. I assume that they will probably put total recharge rebate, Tamari in the total recharge rebate. By herself, Tamari is not a very game-breaking one, but for sure it will. For sure, she will be fairly expensive. She would probably cost the same amount as Shisui, probably around about 12 to 16, but actually should fall into the Minato and Masked Man range of around about 8 to 12. But that's my personal opinion. How much people deem this ninja is worth is up to you and up to Oasis. So keep in mind that how much you're spending for her is up to you. For the second event, we have total spending rebate, basically the same as total recharge rebate, but in this case it is spending ingots to receive extra rewards. So, of course, this event also goes from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate, but there is no restrictions on when your server opens. So, of course, you spend ingots. You spend the required amount of ingots to get a set reward. For our third event, we have Lucky Board. Appears every 3 to 4 months. No, not 3 to 4 months. Appears at least once a month. At least once a month. So, Lucky Board is from August 2nd to August 8th. So, you can roll the dice on Lucky Board, according to the points on the dice you obtained, you move that many pieces. Players can get corresponding rewards marked on the grid. You complete plot or elite instances and complete daily missions to get free dice. You can get up to 2 free dice, maximum of 2 free dice per day. The dice can also be bought directly in the shop. They should be only worth 20 coupons or ingots at the present time, unless they've updated Lucky Board. But I doubt we're ever going to get the updated Lucky Board that Germany has. So, you get 5 points every time you move into a prompt grid, and 10 points when you move into a function grid. The function grids are normally outlined in purple, but the start grid also counts as a function grid, although it is not outlined in purple. So, after you left the start line for the first time, each time you pass the start or land on it, you will receive a Lucky Ninja Pack. These Lucky Ninja Packs normally contain a bunch of material. Normally you would get like coins, magatama, threads, some refines, probably cave keys. But there is a chance of receiving ninjas, although historically, China has released the chances of receiving ninjas being 1 in about 3,000. Your chances are, if I remember correctly, is 0.03, I think. It's somewhere where, like, you only can, like, you have to, like, if you had 3,000 odd Lucky Ninja Packs, you would only get it once. That's basically how it works. Anyway, anything else about Lucky Board? No. Oh yeah, wait. So the points can also be redeemed to buy items in the redeem shop. So these items normally are a little bit more expensive if you were to equate the points directly from coupons, but you have to also remember that you also get extra items from the grid. So do be mindful that you are splitting between 3 different ways of earning stuff. So you got the lucky packs for every time you go around, you got the points in general for every time you roll the dice, and you actually have the items you receive when landing on the grid. So Lucky Board, and I would say Konoha Great Tree are fairly good events. They are, effective. It's effective at making you feel like you spending a lot. Well, spending a little just to get a lot. Anyway, it's up to you whether or not you spend on Lucky Dice. In recent history, the Lucky Dice have not been very popular, but it is still how the event is basically constructed. It is still classified as a pretty good free-to-play event. Not free-to-play event, but event in general. Number 4, we have time-limited refine. About time to speed up. So, of course, it goes from event period is August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 40 in order to participate. Players can use refined runes to upgrade their equipment in refined equipment. Every time you level up your equipment to a new refined level, you'll receive free wish credit. Actually, this is not the event I want, but the next event is actually the event I've been waiting for. But they come together in a pair anyway. So, of course, these free limited time wish credits will expire when the event ends. To truly take advantage of the limited time refine is to level a single piece of equipment multiple times. So these this particular event is excruciatingly critical in early on to just um, blast through the first few levels, especially people that are struggling to get medium refines. Um, sometimes the best idea is to just stack, and just jump straight into advanced refine. Advanced refine is very slow; you barely get any, but um, and you should not waste any time. In picking up medium refines from the shop, from anywhere. Should only ever get advanced refined. Well, in my opinion. Number 5, refining rebate. Pretty good, especially for the newer players. It is fun for everyone. Well, not fun for everyone. It is good for everyone, I mean. So, with number 5 being refining rebate, the event period from August 2nd to August 8th, players must reach level 40 in order to participate. Players can get rewards when refining a number of times and reaching the requirement. This refining rebate does not provide additional wish credit. So, how this works is that by refining, by refining the required amount of times, you get a reward. You do it 10 times, you get a little bit of, you get like one advanced refine and a bunch of other stuff. And I believe the maximum will always be 500. So at 500, you get a total of 25 advanced refines, which is not bad. Which is not bad, yeah. You're still getting basically a rebate. In any other time, you would get nothing. So if you got 500 odd refines that you can do, best take advantage of this event. It's really great, especially when you're very low and you're using those low medium refines, exchanging them out for those advanced refines. Number 6, we have limited time recruitment. Limited time recruitment, I would say, if you are looking to use your seal scrolls, I would say wait 2 more weeks. This limited time recruitment is actually the worst of the two. First of all, the total number of seal scroll you receive is less, and second of all, these seal scroll only last a certain number of days. So, but again, it's up to you if you want to use them. But in my opinion, anyone that wants to use their seal scroll should just wait 2 more weeks, because the other of this event is much better. Continuing on, this event goes from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 20 in order to participate. Seal scroll last 7 days will be given usage priority in the recruit interface. Usage of seal scroll last 7 days will not be counted for the event. Use seal scroll last 7 days during the 7 days after being obtained, or they will expire. Remember that. Each gift pack can only be claimed once during the event. Servers which are less than 15 days old will not have this event present in their server. Number 7. Fishing Mania. The event period goes from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. Log in every day to claim your free baits once in the Fishing Mania interface. This bait will refresh at 5 a.m. So, by clearing instances which are both plot and elite, you have a chance of getting bait. So you use the different baits, which will be weak, standard, or flawless, in their corresponding scenery to get different species of fish. Fish can also be bought in from the shop. It also says here, click Go Fishing to reach the destination automatically. That's from the interface. Offer your fresh fish in exchange for fishing points. Use points directly in the fish market. So, for herrings ×1 you get 1 point. For carps ×1 you get 3 points. And catfish ×1 you get 5 points. And tropical fish ×1 gets you 15 points. There is a cap. Do try to remember this, because it is a hidden cap, not told by really anyone, but from experience, and from my own experience, the hidden cap for Fishing Mania is 40 bait. you can get a maximum of 40 bait, then plus you can get the free bait, which gives you 3 more. So every day you can get a maximum of 43 bait in total. Just so don't go super crazy on Fishing Mania, because getting to that 40 actually costs a lot of stamina. Because at the beginning you can get the first 20 really easily, but then the second 20 gets super hard. I believe it is because the RNG starts dropping, so getting the last one might take you 100, maybe 200 stamina. So please, like, if you have stamina potions stacked for days, just try to spread them out, and know that Fishing Mania only has a maximum of 40 bait that you can earn a day. Number 8, there is limited time ninja recruitment. Event period is from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 11 in order to participate. Plot, clear plot and elite instances for a chance of obtaining treasure keys for this event. Use a treasure key to open the treasure and earn treasure points. The normal situation is for a player to obtain 3 treasure points, but the more times you open the treasure, the higher the chance of getting more points. Use treasure points to redeem for amazing prizes. Treasure keys can also be bought in the event. Can be bought for this week's event. Wow, sorry. Treasure keys can also be bought inside the shop, and treasure keys that are obtained this week for this event needs to be used during this given week, because once the event ends, the unused treasure keys will be deleted, or reset to 0 in this case, in all cases. A point that they have missed is that you can collect only up to 10 free treasure keys. Another thing is that you actually get a set 2 keys for every time you complete a wanted mission. Now, a trick that I always use is that you get 1 key, or an odd number of keys, and then you complete your wanted. Essentially, you're gaining 11 keys, so you get 1 free key for each day. And so, it's just a trick. You only get a couple of more points, 21 at worst. Sometimes it can be an extra item, sometimes not, depending how the points are distributed. But anyone that want to use that trick, go ahead. It's not particularly hard to find out, but anyway, continuing on. We have number 9, Wheel of Fortune, because they didn't have enough spending events. So Wheel of Fortune goes from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 25 in order to participate. So during the event, players can spin the wheel once for free every 24 hours. Each spin can obviously guarantees a reward. If it didn't, it would be shit. Lucky vouchers can be attained in the Wishing Lanterns event. That's interesting. I think that's probably a typo or a misinformation, but if Wishing Lantern event continues and actually provides us with lucky vouchers, that's great. They're for free, essentially. Players can also buy lucky vouchers in the shop to get more rewards. Lucky vouchers can be bought with ingots or coupons. There is a daily limit of 800 times. Free draws will not be accumulated. Lucky vouchers bought for this week's event need to be used this week. Once the event ends, lucky vouchers that you didn't use will be reset to 0. Of course. You spin once, you get 1 point. You get fixed reward for every spin gets 1 point. You get a fixed reward by getting a given amount of points. After the event ends, the top 10 players for this event will get more rewards in the sense of ranking. This ranking is not cross-server. It's not cross-server, sorry. So the top 10 players... sorry, I've just lost my train of thought because my cat's distracting me. Alright. So, for every spin you get a point. And depending on the number of points at the end of the event period, you'll be will set your ranking. The guy at the top, first place gets you a Treasure Tool Ultimate Essence. Second to third get level 6 Magatama Pack. Fourth to 10th gets a level 5 Magatama Pack. Do note that this ranking is not cross-server, but we will probably see Oasis pull another fast one. Jokes aside, always assume it's cross-server unless you're told otherwise. Do not be fooled, because Oasis has been noted to have gone against the information provided here on occasions. And again, like seeing here, Wishing Lantern event, I doubt we'll be able to see the lucky vouchers there. So of course, once the event ends, rewards for your ranking can be acquired by refreshing the game and waiting for 1 hour after the event ends. Ooh, actually, there is also another point. Along with the ranking, there is also basically a rebate. So depending on the number of spins you do, you get additional rewards. Yeah, more rewards. Yay for spending. Number 10 is an event I haven't seen in a while, a very long time. So the Tailed Beast attacks. So gather all Tailed Beasts to gain gift packs, amazing items, and ninjas are awaiting for you in the redeem shop. Honestly speaking, it's pretty shit. It's a pretty shit event. But I won't. It's a pretty shit event for, namely because it just doesn't seem like it's any good. But from what I have experienced and remember, buying out the board is actually cost effective, depending on how the points are distributed though. So anyway, continuing on with the information, number 10 is Tailed Beast Attack. Event period goes from August 2nd to August 8th. Players must reach level 20 in order to participate. Players can find the event in the main event icon in the main interface, so you'll have its separate icon in the event in the main interface, and you won't be able to find it in the hot topics. So every plate contains a different so it's just a bunch of plates anyway. So every plate contains a different amount of points or a tailed beast. So you use 10 coupons or ingots to flip a plate and find out how many points you obtain. If you're lucky, you'll get a tailed beast. You collect all the tailed beasts, you get all the extra rewards, but you also get rewards for finding 1, 3, 5, and 7 beasts. Along with that, the number of points that you also get, you can then use in the redeem shop for other items. All plates are reset at 0-100 hours. This includes both the progression in the flip over plates and the gather tail beasts. So of course the game, it's basically like a flip game. So basically it just resets at 0-100 hours every day. Players also get a free attempt to flip just one plate every day. So make sure you also use that. Players can also reset the entire board 3 times a day, but you only get 1 free attempt, if that makes sense. So you can't just like use your 1 free attempt, reset the board, use another, and you get another free attempt. You don't. You only have 1 free attempt, and you flip one tile. I'm not sure how how cost-effective tailed beast attacks will be, but I have experienced a little bit of it in the past. It only cost 400, not 400. It only cost me about 400 odd, and you get quite a few points. I think the number of points is actually a set value, so anyone that's willing to spend on it, be my guest. But from what you get from finding the beast and the number of points you get, sometimes it can be worth it getting using that redeem shop, depending what's inside, of course. So we'll have to look at the rewards and their prices before we can say that tail beast is actually cost effective. But in my experience, it's been fairly good. It's not bad. At least it's cost effective. Anyway, number 11, there's new packs in the purchase limit shop. These will normally contain to the refines, so you'll find a lot of refine packs. You've got the low, medium, and advanced refine packs. Also, you've got the optional refine pack. You've got a whole bunch of packs dedicated to refines, as it is refine week. So remember to take advantage of that. Number 12, last but not least, treasure keys, lucky dice, lucky vouchers, week, standard, flawless, bait, and all the other fishes, plus your time-limited wish credits obtained for this week's obtained from this week's events will need to be spent this week once the event ends. All of these items that you didn't use will be reset to 0. So that. The remark, same remark as every other week. The deadline for the new server event and the weekly events is set according to player local time, which is your computer time, not the server time. Daily missions and daily recharge event, the event in which you get 4-star Gara by recharging for 5 days, are all refreshed at 5 server time. Don't miss out. Of course, all information present in-game is the final and correct information. And we're coming to a close for this week's announcements. Things to take note of, I would say, is Temari swimsuit coming to us. Depending on where we find her, we'll consider Oasis pricing, but I would say is that you should definitely look out for when she's between at least lower than 12k. She'll probably be priced right now at 16k. In this case, if she is priced at 16k, she'll be placed in the total recharge rebate as a 20k ninja. If she's placed in the total spending rebate, probably still 20k. These rebates are normally extremely effective, as you can tell. But it would be surprising seeing her in Lucky Board. I don't really like it when Oasis puts I don't think I've actually mentioned this, but I really don't like it when Oasis puts especially brand new ninjas, in the total spending or in the ingot events only. I like it when they place them inside of events where you can get a direct buy-in, such as Lucky Board, the reward shop for basically any event. Hate Wheels, absolutely hate Wheels. RNG is a bitch. Although we know it's weighted RNG, it's still a bitch. Sometimes people can get her for free, not free, but get her for 100 coupons. Actually, last time I remember some lucker in my server got, who was it? Edo Roshi. Even though Edo Roshi not really used, terrible ninja really. He got him for 100 coupons, and I was so salty from that. Whew, man, it was terrible days. But yeah, swimsuit. So Temari swimsuit, we're looking at her coming into the meta. Probably high level lineups will probably use her to make sure they blitz out the other team. But again, she'll have the same amount of impact as Jonin Minato. She will be there for higher level lineups, for higher power level lineups, but again, not very effective when fighting against a lot of the immunity based or the dodge based ones. Again, it's very difficult to bypass dodge, and with the number of super armor units being introduced, it's kind of crazy. If you don't have immunity, super armor, or a dodge, you're basically not even in the meta. That's basically how I put it. The three most annoying thing in the game. If there ever comes a ninja that actually has all three of those, I quit. I would literally quit. if a ninja ever gets all 3 of those, I would quit. I would quit Naruto Online. Anyway, so yeah. So take advantage. So watch out for Tamari. Do watch out for clothing ceremonial kimono. It is essentially free since ranked battle shop you accumulate over time. And you also have the limited time recruitment, so you can use those steel scrolls for this week. Plus, you have the limited time, not limited time. You also have the refined stuff, which is the refine rebate and the limited time refinement. So watch out for those. Unfortunately, there is only essentially two. Okay, there's a few. There are essentially only 2 really free ones, which is the limited time ninja recruitment, which you get keys and points, and then you use those points to redeem stuff, and Fishing Mania. But watch out for Fishing Mania. Again, bait cap is 40, so don't spend that. Don't spend that stamina in excess. I am Azakai. Have a nice day.